assemble here. Or if a few more people join us, we might still be going. We're going to be here for over 2 hours doing speeches. I've not met you before. My name's Andrew Cooper. I'm a councillor, Green Party councillor. Other parties are available. I represent the Newton Ward. And this is in the Newton Ward. As it's some of the area. So it's great to see you here. So a few things to start off with. Thank you. Thank you everybody who's turned out. It's been a really great turnout. So give yourselves a huge round of applause. Yay! I'd like to say a personal thank you to my mother and father, Eric.
Oh, brilliant!
And my mother who said I can't say how old she is. So there we go.
Well, you were very kind to me when I joined.
One of the things that the reason that we're here is we all recognise that as we walked into town today, as we came down here, we came through one of the greatest entrances to a town that you could possibly imagine. An avenue of mature trees going 2 miles, more or less, all the way into Huddersfield. It's one of the best approaches to a town that you could possibly wish for. It is it's a huge part of our natural heritage, our biological heritage. And if you think about it, if we were to chop down those 128 trees, is it 128 trees?
126.
126 trees. I always get it wrong.
126.
Think how many violins you can make out of those.
Indeed. So taking down those trees is the ecological equivalent of knocking down Huddersfield railway station. If we were to do that, it's the same thing, essentially, in those terms. And so doing it is vandalism on a huge level. And as we know, we have a climate emergency. We are supposed to be reducing our emissions to a level in West Yorkshire by 2038. We're supposed to have a zero carbon economy by 2038. You don't take out trees, you don't take out mature trees when you're trying to actually have a zero carbon economy. You plant them, you don't take them out. And so Kirklees' support for a zero carbon economy is completely negated by the proposals that it's making on the 8th of July. Now, the key ask that I think we want from the council is for them to come to the table, to listen to you, to listen to us, to listen to the arguments that are being put forward. There are people who are hiding in bunkers at the moment and simply do not want to talk about the subject. And if this is going to go to planning committee between now and November, that's when we're expecting it may happen, then it's incumbent upon us to make sure that we are contacting councillors on a regular basis. The councillors on the cabinet, the councillors on the planning committee of all parties, to make sure they know the strength of local feeling and they simply cannot ignore it. They simply cannot ignore you, simply cannot ignore the truth. Please.
Sorry, when do we get objections in, so? When's the cut-off date for objections?
The 10th.
The 10th
So we can get objections in before the 10th.
Before the 10th of
I think
September.
that's really good for everyone.
Yep, thank you very much. That's very helpful. So I'm not on the planning committee, so I can say what I like as a local council. Say what I like anyway. So make sure that I will be putting my objections in as well. There is a council meeting next Wednesday. Huddersfield Town Hall starts at 5:30. So if you want to get down there, to stand outside before the meeting, to express your dismay at the proposals and lobby the council to take them in a confident manner, then please do that, because it's in their face again. It tells them more about what the strength of local feeling is. 5:30 rather is what time the meeting starts. So out there next Wednesday. So if you're outside there from about 5 o'clock, that would be a good thing to do. Now, I'm not the only councillor who is speaking today. There is Councillor Leslie Warner, who is an independent councillor for the Colne Valley area. Leslie, over to you.
Yay! You see that I'm wearing my koala bear t-shirt. This was when the fires happened in Australia. So, and you know, as you all know, probably from the pictures, millions of koala bears lost their lives. So that was, I used to live in Australia for a while. I'm one of these Norfolk councillors. I was elected in one party. I'm a socialist. And I believe we had a socialist leader at one point. Then I jumped ship when the leader I had seen lost the whip. I've always been an environmentalist. I've never jogged in the future. And I've decided, actually, enough is enough. And so I am going to speak to the council myself next week. I'm appalled at the latest interviews. I'm appalled at what the deputy leader thinks, that planting a little bit of sapling is going to make a difference. But the thing that gets my heart more than anything is we will never, ever keep pace with the motor car. As fast as you widen the road, build another motorway. Look at the M62, look at the motorway in London. You get more cars and more cars. And one of the arguments we're hearing a lot is about, oh yes, but it's Wicker money. West Yorkshire, we've got this money, and if we don't use this money, we'll go to the back of the queue. But how about if the police did something unbelievably different and said, we actually are going to put the environment before anything, and we're going to say no to this money. And we are going to lobby West Yorkshire and our new mayor to say, you talked about the environment, Labour used to have a green agenda, how about that money being put instead into sustainable transport, better bus services, more bike lanes, and all the things that all of us, particularly those who live in rural areas, are desperate for. The older residents.
How many cyclists have you seen today? How many cyclists have you seen today when you walk down? How many?
Not many. It's a dangerous road.
No.
Yeah. And the thing is,
That is a suggestion, it's an afterthought. It's intentional.
if you are stuck with a party other than the Greens, there is a line, and there is bureaucracy, and there is power, and there are plenty of people that feel like me, but oh well, you have to follow the party line, well, cross the party line, because I am worried about my kids' future, and their kids, when they have any, the world that they are growing up with. I'm genuinely frightened that we pay lip service to it, and at every opportunity we'll dig up more oil, more coal, and we'll make an excuse. And what the council have done this time, very, I think, sneakily, and I'm still trying to find the evidence, we've attached it to ambulances, the thing everybody cares about. Well, if you cared so much, why the heck are you separating the hospitals in the first place? Right, not joining the hospital. My argument is that if there really was a problem with ambulances at that bottleneck, where's the evidence? Has anyone lost their life in it? They're not building an extra lane, they're just widening it. So if I could find some evidence that shows X number of people lost their lives because of this, then fair enough, I have to think. But several councillors I've spoken to who are involved in tree planting have said, yeah, but you know, what about the ambulances? And I don't even think that's on the business plan. I think that was put down as a last minute thing to sort of, you know, you have grown as a movement. I'm incredibly impressed. So I've just decided it's time to put, you know, stand with you and hope that the police will have the wisdom and our chief executive will say, we dreamt up this idea before the climate emergency was on us. It's now on us. And there are less cars using that road than there were. So I just don't think there's any moral reason to continue. So here's hoping that common sense will prevail on next week. Well, not next week, but anyway. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Leslie. And I'd also like to welcome my colleague Karen Allison, who is also a councillor in Newton, who's here today. So good to see her. So we've got 3 councillors. All we need to get is half of 69, which is the total, and we're supported. So next, I really take the point about widening roads is not going to deal with traffic congestion. It is basically like saying the way of dealing with an expanding waistline is getting a bigger belt. Believe me, it doesn't work with the basically. So look at the Save the Trees site, share it with your friends. Make sure that they see it. Make sure that they see how many people have been out today to express then discussed the council's plans. So let's do that and support all the. If you can come out to the council meeting on Wednesday, that would be good also.
Shall we keep these then till Wednesday?
So
Yes.
bring them along.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you everybody.
And also, fill in
An objection to the planning application. Yeah, do an objection to the planning application. If you go on the Save the Trees Facebook site, you will see a link there to the planning application details, planning application number, so it will show you how to make your objection. So before we finish, give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Save our trees! 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 Save our trees!